fill your boots. We're all fruit on Tootsie Trade. Tootsie Trade.
I'm Anthony Carson. My skin's so oily, America's considering invading me.
I'm Gordon Crawford, and I put the ride in pride.
I'm Sean McKee, and I'm your favourite lesbian's favourite lesbian. And welcome to Tootsie Trade. Third time lucky.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Shut up the bum, no
Just
baby.
the three of us
That's
tonight,
nice.
de menage a trois.
Yes, you
How
seem
have we
so
been?
far away.
I know, how are you down there?
We are recording in Belfast. Sean's recording in Lisburn.
Yeah.
Are you
Not
Sean?
in Lisburn. Oh,
Are you?
Say hello up there.
God. Go put me somewhere now.
And you're wearing a little
Sorry to all people in
hound's
Lisburn.
tooth.
Well, they call this puppy tooth because it's mini print.
Oh, and
Yes.
it's all the style in Lisburn.
I actually did buy this in Lisburn. Spursfield. Marks and
Spursfield.
Spencer's because I
Oh,
don't
she's
shop
got
in the flea
money.
market.
She's got money. She's got money.
She's got that
actually got-
M&S
actually bought
coin.
it with a gift card. But okay.
And what about
Oh.
you? You're wearing fleece?
Grey.
Grey fleece.
Feeling
Matches
it.
your skin tone.
Wow. Is it a
L word, bastard.
Are you wearing it in an ironic way? I think that's the only way to, that's the only way to wear a fleece, isn't it?
And her in fucking every
See whatever
colour.
you spent.
Every colour coming.
See
Highlighter
whatever you
orange.
spent on it, you got fleeced.
Fuck up, you couldn't afford it, just cunts.
No.
No.
Wouldn't want to afford it anyway. So how have you been?
Good.
I'm well into the swing of 2026.
Oh yeah.
I like that it's an even number, like a year with an even number.
Well, it rounds up to 10, and that's 1, and that's my life path number.
Right?
Wow. What
Moving
was
on.
that? What happened?
I don't know what
Where'd
the fuck
that come
is.
from?
Just letting you know.
It's also February soon, and what I like is February starting on a Monday and ending on a Sunday. That the equilibrium for that for me as a person that likes to look at calendars.
Yous both have
And
way
I
too
know one
much.
of the problems.
Yous have fucking way too much time in your hand. I don't know whether it's Monday, Sunday, or fucking Tuesday. What are yous on about?
Yeah, I love that. It's like a perfect 4 weeks. It's delightful to look at.
Wow.
Go and look at the calendar.
I don't
Love
look at my
that for
calendar
you.
that much.
Look it up.
Clearly.
So yes, lots been happening.
Yeah,
New
I
music.
feel-
Can we talk about Robin? We haven't talked about Robin yet.
Stop it. I wasn't expecting that second
Existential.
song.
Well, last week we had Emer, and
Yeah.
I was wanting to talk about it,
Right.
and I just felt like, oh God.
We didn't have the
So
time.
good.
I know, it's incredible.
What is she?
The bitch is going to tour and we
Right,
have to go.
Don't come for me.
Say it with respect.
I love the song she has put out,
Mhm.
but I'm not.
Which one?
What do you
Dopamine.
No, previously.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Her really early work,
Oh.
but I didn't follow her as closely as you guys followed her.
Yeah.
Holy shit, her catalogue is sensational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is so good. When the guys were like, "Oh, Robin's amazing," I was like, "Oh yeah, she's good dance songs." I didn't really get it.
Yeah.
But the fact that she is the age she is, looks the
Fabulous.
way she is, moves the way she
Amazing.
does, sings the way she does, writes the
Yeah.
way she does, she is fucking sensational.
The Talk to Me video as well. She's
Amazing.
dancing in it again. It's
Yeah.
very like.
She's
All
went
in
back
black?
to early days and she's went back
Yeah.
with Max Martin, so she's revisiting.
Is that who's producing it?
Max Martin?
Right,
yeah.
that's why. It's
But
so
Max
good.
Martin,
No,
wrote-
that's why
so
it's
she
so
was
good, but-
launched as like a new Britney Spears back in the day. Her debut, like her
Well,
first
Max
stuff,
Martin
very
ripped
poppy.
Britney's early stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had her solo single in the UK,
Mhm.
and then went off and figured herself out as an artist.
Yeah.
Come back with her
She wanted
first
to be more
album.
alternative.
So good.
But even in the teaser for the new album, there's a song on it that's the same title. I forget the name of
Yes.
it now as her debut album. So I think she's going to rework it. So she might be going back to
Stop.
her because she actually
Great
has some
stuff.
cracking pop songs
Yeah.
like "Keep This Fire Burning." Cracking
But do you
song.
not feel like
Beverly
she's a
Hills,
pop
Beverly Night
artist? I know she's dance.
Yeah, I'd say she's like alt pop. I would call her alt pop.
No, I would say she's more dance. I think with her first album, it was pure pop.
Okay.
And it was designed to be that way. But once she figured herself out as an artist, she leaned into the pop aesthetic a bit with it. But it was pretty much a dance album. Like if you
Mm.
listen to that last album, I forget what you call it now, but when you
Honey?
listen to it, it seems like an Ibiza chill, and that's how she promoted it. See when you see it live, it's a fucking
Oh.
dance anthem.
Incredible.
Like all dance anthems, all the bass in it and everything. It
Yeah.
was, and live,
I
I've seen
feel
her
like
she
twice.
does not stop dancing.
I've
I
seen her twice
feel
and she
like
is phenomenal.
She's like a lot
Yeah.
of like really good artists who create songs that can be amped up or toned down depending on the audience.
production on the album if you're listening to it in your headphones at home, you would get it and you would love it, but it would still feel very vibey and like chill. But see, when you see her perform it live, it's a club,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And
Yeah.
she can
Loved
move
it.
as well.
Club.
Yeah.
Is it
That's
Talk to Me?
Another club.
Is
Another
that the
band.
new is the new single Talk to Me, which is
Talk
dancing
to
and she's
Me,
all in
yeah.
black
Yeah.
and she's like
Love
knee-high
the
boots and
leather
stuff.
shorts.
That's what it was.
That looks like a jacket.
Yeah.
It actually looks like trousers a lot of the video.
But when I first heard it, it was taking me back. I'm like, no, you're not.
You sing
Sorry
louder
for
than
mine.
Try that with a wee bit more volume.
that. I need you.
Be Mine, the song Be Mine. It was
Just
harking
sing
back
it.
to that.
Just
so, you know,
sing
she's
what it
really,
was.
you know, she's
You have a
rehashing,
lovely
she's really
range.
vintage.
Let me hear
I
what
know I
it is.
do.
What's
You
the
just don't
song?
appreciate it. Be
No, let's-
Mine.
I
It's the
can
song
hear
Be
it.
Mine.
Sing
But
it,
can you
go.
sing it? I don't
No.
know what it is.
I'm not good for license purposes. We can't sing on the podcast.
No, we can up to
we
30
can't afford
seconds.
Robin's
I'll
Up to
songs.
sing
30
along, yeah.
seconds.
No.
If you talk to me, you
No,
never
I'm very shy,
will
very
be
shy.
mine.
Can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're robbing the notes.
You're robbing my oxygen. Fuck's sake.
So also Madonna Mania is back.
It's
You
back.
aren't
We're
ready.
ready
well,
for it.
She's done the
I'm not
Dolce
following.
Gabbana ad campaign.
She had a new
done-
facelift.
Do you
She's
know what I
tied
was
up to
delighted
spoon,
about?
She's
I was
ready to
very
did
go.
she
proud.
get another facelift?
No, I don't think she's had one
No.
since the last
Oh,
one.
it's
but
just
it's
settled.
sitting perfectly
It's
now.
settled.
Right,
Settled.
so that's
Settled. It's like a
designed.
Gears lift, sitting
That's
well now.
designed though. She knew
Uh,
by the time this was settled that's
Yeah.
when she was putting out new music.
But then why would she put herself in public looking like that?
Well,
She
even
just
by
doesn't give a fuck.
Even
So,
by the
but
tour,
it
though,
was
I think
funny at the
she
tour.
looked fierce then. I think it had
No,
settled
her
by
face
then.
still
Still
looked
a wee
funny
bit
at that
swollen,
tour.
but
Well, she looks fabulous now, and I don't really actually give a fuck. What? See if she wants
I
to.
need
It's her
pictures.
face.
she
I
is.
don't care.
turning
But so she done the Dolce Gabbana ad campaign, and then she released a single for it called La Bambola. And let me tell you, my Duolingo Italian, I knew straight away.
That's
It's-
why you've been learning that.
It's the doll.
3 years.
That's what it means.
No.
La Bambola is the doll,
The doll.
and not being a
You
man's
can't-
object
yeah.
to play with.
You can't touch. What is it? You can't.
Have
touch
any
the doll.
lyrics or anything been announced?
You can't fuck the doll.
No, but we're thinking that it's going to come out any day now for the
Shut
first single.
Mhm.
She's changed her Instagram
Confessions
imagery
Part
and
2.
stuff as well.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
can't
back to
find
Stuart
any. I
Price.
can't find any good.
Well, they
pictures
say
of his face.
Confessions Part 2, but it is some Ray of Light tracks, I think, they worked as well.
Okay.
So
Oh, is she?
I just-
It's all new tracks, or is it?
So Madonna, like when you get to that, she would have recreated like maybe 30 tracks for a 10-track album, and they roll over. Like some of the tracks on Confessions
Is this her?
were from American Life and no. Go to her Instagram.
She looks even better from there. Yeah, but it's an album of new tracks.
Oh, she is looking better.
Unreleased.
Yeah,
This?
but the same vibe or same era.
That's-
But she's
that's
wearing
too-
sunglasses.
No, but like, look at her face.
No.
No, look her swollen she's there compared to that one.
Aye, but she's got better again than that.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yes, look her up when you go home, sure.
Her lips and all are more blended and natural and everything.
Yes, so man, we've got
I
Mad,
But
love
like,
Robin.
I love
I
her.
love plastic
She could do no
surgery.
wrong with
Yeah,
me.
Robin's definitely going to tour as well, and
Yeah.
I'm going to have to break my thing for the year that I wasn't
Well,
going
you
to
do
go
think Beyonce's going to tour
away
as
for
well?
concerts.
Girl, you're
Yep.
saying this about everyone. You're gonna break your no concert rule. Who else did you say that for?
I would only do it for like a diva that I haven't seen that I
Okay.
want to, or Robin would actually be one of the ones.
Or Mighty Hoopla.
No,
Don't stop with
we're
that.
not going there again. Jesus Christ, no. They have announced their final full lineup, so we can stop talking about it now because none of us are going.
Good.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you might get your tickets. I think
Sure.
they're sold out now, actually. Yeah, sorry about it. What was I talking about?
Yes, you break them for your concert.
Who's it
rule
gonna
for
break
divas.
So yes, but there's caveats. So if they come here, I can go, but I'm not going abroad. I'm not going on a trip for a concert. I've stopped that for
Why?
the year. I'm over. I want to have a proper holiday.
I feel
instead.
like you just give yourself rules for the sake of giving yourself
Yes,
rules. I
also
think you're
that.
that OCD that you would just put blocks in front of yourself to stop yourself from having fun.
Not you trying to diagnose me.
actually think I think there's an element of truth. I think you give yourself rules so you can break them and feel like a
Oh,
mad
maybe
bastard.
that's what it is.
Well, no,
Maybe
just-
that's what it is.
But
I
also-
feel like I'm getting on board with
Clock that team,
Yeah.
mama.
that. Yeah. I am on board with that, Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also would just like I'd rather just go on proper holidays as well. We're going to Japan for 3 weeks and then I want to go somewhere away maybe towards the end of the year too.
You're not fucking greedy. Japan for 3 weeks and then go somewhere else. Where else are you going to go?
Business class too, bitch.
On business class. Stop it,
Thank
you rich
you.
bitch.
It's my honeymoon. It's my honeymoon.
Mind your business
She's
class.
money, she's money. No, I bought them all with Air Miles, by the way,
Okay.
people.
I
I have notions.
You don't need to be fucking justified. You're going business, bitch. Don't tell them that. Cut that out, Justin.
Just don't
He's
listen.
rich.
Saved up all my Air Miles.
Just don't listen to Shania Twain with your headphones on.
And we'll start spoiling it.
I'm
now.
actually traumatized. I got messages last week about that. Stop.
Gag.
Like, I can't.
Yes, so yeah. Other ones, Harry Styles, hints that he's going to bring it.
I'll go to see
Love
him.
a bit of Harry. Love a bit of Harry.
I will. No, I think there's something
He
really
gives
like
me the BDE.
Yeah,
he's got a big one.
he has a big penis and he
Pendulous
also
balls. Definitely. They're
Yeah.
just.
Would you two just get our fucking
Sorry.
ride and then like I like Harry Styles, but
Who?
Harry
Styles.
Styles. Harry Styles.
Come on, Harry
And you know your man Harry Styles from Dungannon here. He's a lovely fella.
The jump shape.
And he sings and everything, so he
Oh,
does.
no.
Ring the beers. No, so he does. I don't know. That was that fucking what drink? What was that? Margarita?
Margarita.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. There.
Why'd you not get me a margarita?
Because you asked
I need a wee
for
buzzer to
French
go
martini.
downstairs to say, can I have a
Um,
margarita?
I
Yes,
like.
he's
I
bringing
do
me
you know
to
what?
it.
I sound like such a hater. I actually love.
he
Harry
is
Styles.
so
Love him.
sexy.
Yeah.
Just some,
Effortlessly.
yeah, it's just like something about him. It's like suave.
High cheekbones.
Yeah.
Tall.
Yeah.
And your
big
man
cock,
Ben
that's all you
Simone.
need.
Is that what? How do you pronounce his name?
Who?
Ben Simone,
What do you call him?
Boom
Ben-
Benson,
Benson.
Benson
Benson
Boom.
Boom.
Well, that's it.
He can
But
get
he's
in the
like a
bin.
poor man's Harry Styles
Oh,
to
he can
me.
get in the bin.
Mm.
Sorry, he is disgusting.
He
I know it's
literally
awful to say
every
about someone.
second chorus there's a backflip.
He makes me sick. And that mullet mustache, these need to go in the bin. Stop the mullets and the mustaches.
We did say this
please.
last week. That was a trash from us.
I'm trying
I
to balance.
kind of like them,
No,
No.
on the right person.
but I'm a child of the 80s.
On
so
no
there's-
But we also don't
No.
need it on every second person.
do you know what
Yeah,
it is
People
about
get them to be different, and now
mustaches?
everyone's got them.
See, in the 80s, like all the men that was in the paramilitaries and all had mustaches, and I think I was like,
Well, that's the thing. I love a
Can't
good,
beat me.
see a good daddy mustache, someone that really suits it. But then see ones that grow it and then can't actually grow anything, and they
Yeah.
look like something.
Or
look
what's
like a
worse-
monkfish.
Terrible.
What's
Yeah.
worse is when they grow it and it goes over their lip and they don't trim
They
it.
don't trim it,
That
yeah.
makes me feel physically sick.
It's
Because
like
what
that.
food is in
Same
there?
thing
What
with beards. Like if
bacteria
you don't
is
have a
hiding
beard,
in that
trimmer,
beard?
keep her trim, tighter.
I don't think you're worried about bacteria.
I am fucking worried about bacteria and Jack now.
Yes,
If
we're talking
someone
about Harry
came-
Styles' big cock there. I have been very to bring it back about that. our
Back to the
favourite
big
topic.
cocks.
Yes, this is, we should put an explicit notice in this topic because I've been very horny because I've been watching TV shows.
You need to speak up. You
Sorry.
can't go.
I'm whispering because
I'm very horny
being
because-
He
seductive.
is saying it so that nobody hears him. You're on a
I know.
podcast.
People need to hear what you're
Broadcast
saying.
to the nation. I've been watching stuff with a lot of sex in it. So I went to see
Porn.
the housemaid in the cinema.
What's that?
It's basically about this girl moves in with a couple to be their housemaid basically, and Sydney Sweeney, tits, just boobs,
Sexy.
constant boobs on legs, gorgeous. And Amanda Seyfried and her husband's man, the shovels he has for hands, I couldn't get over the size of him. Fuck me. She lasted a week before she bucked him. I wouldn't have lasted 10 minutes. And the way he scooped her up his arm and threw her under the bed, oh my god.
Did you want him to shovel you?
It was wild. Yes, watch that. Very good movie. I would recommend you go watch it.
Oh fuck!
Shut
As you're sweating and you've cum dripping down your leg.
Leave the snail
We
trail.
just need to let you know that Sean needs shovels like a piece of coal. If anybody can do that.
So it was that. Then obviously Heated Rivalry, and then I had Paramount Plus on trial for like 6 months with Sky, but it was
You get a
expiring.
6 months trial.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I need to get through my watch list because I obviously had loads of stuff to watch it, and then like when you
Pay
watch
the
it now-
fucking $7.99, you cheap bitch.
No, I'm not subscribing to
He has
another.
to save it. He paid a fortune.
He's up at
business
5
class.
o'clock in the morning. He's up at 5 o'clock in the morning trying to fit everything in before
literally,
subscription
I had to
runs
watch a
out.
horror movie every day
Joke.
to watch them all.
Ironically, that was the horror movie.
Yeah, and there was a show on there called Fellow Travelers, had Matt Bomer and John
Love it.
Bailey in it.
It's very good.
The sex in that.
It is. That's where I found Matt Bomer.
Oh.
That is where I was first
I
introduced to
could
him.
not.
And when I said you, and Jonathan Bailey. No, it's Jonathan Bailey.
Neither of them are my type.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be inside both of them.
Stop it. Oh my
After
god.
watching them.
But it's
Inside
also.
Inside, yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
we're
not
turning
you
into
becoming a
that.
blouse.
Oh wow.
What
Well,
the
I can be inside
fuck?
their mates.
He,
There's just a
he
lot of-
quickly turned
There was
himself.
a scene in it. It was like episode 3 or something, and like Matt Bomer like pins Jonathan Bailey down, and he like rides him like missionary. I can't talk.
See,
Butterflies got
When he looked at me,
butterflies.
He was like, who owns
Stop
you?
it.
Who owns you? And he made him say his full name, and I was like, oh! It was fucking amazing. I actually screamed watching it, and I was like, oh my god! Watch to slow it down and all.
Do you
Oh
not
my
have?
God.
Do you not have dirty talk when you're having sex?
Go on, give us a rendition. Go
I
on.
think you have
I
to.
don't really have time to talk.
Well, different
Stop
people
relying. Oh, because he shoves it in your mouth, tells you to fuck up.
don't talk with your mouth full.
No comment.
But do you know what? I was trying to remember. Maybe I didn't finish that season of
No,
Fellow
it is.
Travelers.
No, it's so
It's
good,
really good,
but
but
it
it's
has a
good about-
gripping story.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it's not. It actually
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
based on
It's about like
sex.
McCarthyism and trying to like,
Oh.
but what they use that to like be homophobic. And
Yes,
It's
yeah.
really political.
to drive
It was
gay people
dealing
out.
with communism and
yeah,
stuff.
the
in it,
fight
yeah.
against desegregation and all too. Obviously, there was like that racist element too. So really good like social history, but there was loads of bucking too. So
Yeah,
you
I
know,
did
with
see
that.
bits of it.
That
I
is
think-
like your two favorite things:
But I-
politics and bucking.
I know.
That was made
Sex
for you.
with a storyline. Great.
I do remember Matt Bomer and Jonathan Bailey. Like, there's still some of the it's like gay shit
And-
post of their sexual
Yeah,
chemistry
yeah.
with each other.
And their interviews of the two of them
Yeah.
together, you know, they definitely
Yeah.
read. They
But you know
had
that,
to.
like, they were acting, but you know that like Jonathan Bailey's a bottom and Matt Bomer's a top. Like you,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think Jonathan
You
Bailey
know.
is not a bottom.
I think he's a bottom. 100%.
No. Have you seen his partners?
No,
They're all small Latinos.
girl. They be hung. They be packed.
Sorry, actually, I'm taking that back.
They're
not small
Latino short
Latinos.
kings.
They're
be
not.
packing.
They're not small Latinos. I take that back. That's not who his partners are.
I know not you bandying that about who you go
Sorry.
out
False information. Take it back.
with. You go with small Latino.
Alan's not small Latino.
He's
He's Latino complexion.
a tall white Latino.
I don't know. He can do
A white
tans.
Tino.
Does he tan? He gives me.
He
vibes
don't know.
of
He
that.
gets really dark, and there's
Yeah.
somebody just God love the poor fella. He hasn't been in the sun since just had them 2
You take
kids.
him on holiday.
The
We're going to go to Spain. Girls, I'm thinking of buying a house in Malaga.
Gorgeous.
Well,
Where are we going?
I'm saying a house. Fuck, you think I'm multi-millionaire?
It needs
no.
to have 5 bedrooms so that when we all go, we have our own bed.
No, I'm thinking of buying like maybe like a couple bedroom apartment
Okay.
or like a little townhouse.
a lot of it's apartments over there.
It is all that in their own
Yeah.
communities to keep them safer. Bitch,
Would you hear-
I am dying.
Would you not do what Amanda and Alan do?
I would love that.
Oh,
Are you
we're-
watching the Greek?
we're actually watching
Obsessed.
Are you watching the Greek
Spanish
one?
now because we didn't actually watch it last year
Oh.
before we watched the Greek one.
The
Will you
Greek
have
one?
the Italian one
Love.
too?
Oh, we watched the Italian ones.
I
Love
love
But
that.
then-
program.
You're all out of sync.
Chris hates me watching it because I be like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love just getting.
I
found-
love
I
their
found it good-
chemistry.
Please, no, never again.
I found a good YouTube channel for you. You're
Oh.
gonna. I was literally kept me up all night last
Right.
night. Can you tell I'm 43?
Sean McKeith at love.
House moves, not sex anymore, not clubbing. It's watching people redecorate their fucking Victorian house in Belgravia.
Oh, I love all that shit.
And what are they called? Louis and Molly, and they're on YouTube. And they bought this Victorian house in Belgrave, and it's called the Belgrave Villa. I think is what you call the channel.
Bulgaria.
In London,
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria in London, is it?
Well, it's
Is that right?
Belgrave, but I think it's.
Oh, is that like an area?
Belgrave, darling.
How
but-
do they say it?
Belgrave,
It's like near
darling.
like Mayfair and all. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's really famous part of London. Lots of
Ah,
things
Flint.
happened in the 60s and all there. But anyway,
It's very shishi.
you're very shishi, darling.
Yeah.
But the stuff they do to that house and the detail they go
Oh,
in,
really?
used
That's
to.
amazing.
I would
Would
crazy.
love. I just
need to look
found
that
it there
up.
the other day,
Like-
and I was.
Need to look that up.
Oh, I need
Architectural-
more. I
Therapy
need
for
more.
me, it's
But
therapy for me.
because I found them late, I have like a whole year to catch up
Oh,
on.
Stop it. Oh,
Gorge.
I
Gorge.
Architectural Digest is literally like my porn. I
Love it.
am obsessed.
Check that out. You'll live.
Love
You'll
Stop
live.
it.
I follow like a page, like they bought like an old, do you know like way Ireland, like there was loads of landowners and they had their big massive houses, then they rented all like the land.
Mm.
Like your ancestors, whenever you colonise this, they had like the big aristocracy,
You're
had their
welcome.
big manors, and then everyone had to rent little bits of farmland, and then they were all poor, and then loads of people died, and all the
I'm
genocide because you
Scottish,
took all
love
our
that,
food and all
yeah.
out of our
I'll
country.
keep the politics
Anyway.
for fucking for
All
Matt
these
Bomer and
houses, when
fucking.
the aristocracy fled or like were driven out after Irish independence and all the land and all
Who
came
drove
free
them
and
out?
whatever. Rightfully so, the people. All these houses were just kind of left, and like people sort of tried to sell them. Like, have you ever heard of the Packing and Mahons in Roscommon? She was like the last aristocrat in Ireland.
Say
But
the
she
name
was-
one more time.
Packing and Mahon.
You know, somebody
It's a
with a
fascinating
fluent
story.
Irish language, you think you would get it right.
Well, she has an English surname.
But what is her
Declan.
actual name?
Packingham Mahon.
Packing him,
Mahon.
man.
So she was like the last aristocrat in Ireland. I think she died in like the
Mahon.
80s, but she was dirt poor, had no money, but she had this big massive house and just lived in it,
Yeah.
and it fell down round her. So it's this amazing story.
Like
All these
Grey
houses.
Gardens.
Very
Ooh.
that. Doesn't know if it's tuna or giblets for the cat.
Staunch women, I'm telling you.
It was in all the magazines at the time.
Quite the scandal.
So they bought one of these houses. I think it's in like Limerick or something, and they are like don't have the money to do it. I think, but they're like doing it bit by bit and like unbelievable. But like,
Well, these
shell.
two that I was telling you about are a really young couple. Now he's obviously crafted and works in that industry and is able to apply himself. But see, for her, like she throws herself in and just learns and figures it out.
Women
And
can
you
work in
want to
construction.
see like because they found so many different like doorways and hidden things, and they've this beautiful. I'm obsessed with a beautiful spiral stairway, not like a big dramatic one,
Yeah.
but just a nice entrance stairwell.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Will you
They
drive
have
us
it in
around the
the
twist so that makes
Yeah.
sense?
But I wouldn't take you upstairs anyway.
Fucking gonna lift me.
Fuck me.
But yes, so that I'm loving that. You'll have to find that.
Fab. What do we do with our free times, eh?
I
We
know.
squash 5 nights a week. Speaking of which, we're talking tonight. We're going back in time, talking about our chosen family,
Yes.
Fuck,
back
we
to
really,
start.
really went off on that one.
our queer. I
No.
know. I enjoyed that. That week was good. We got to rant. We got to talk about lovely big cooks. We got
A bit of shitty politics.
to, a bit of politics. I got
Lovely big.
I got to
cook.
make Gordon feel guilty for something he has absolutely nothing to do with, other than his religion.
And I'm Catholic by injection.
By insemination. Yes, so we're going to go down memory lane a wee bit because we
Yeah,
had good
chosen
feedback on
families.
those episodes. Talk about like
Well,
are we
you
queer
said
families?
about talking about chosen families, and then you started talking about partying, and I was like,
Well, I think no, I put chosen family in, and then Sean started talking about partying.
Well,
That was your like you.
Well, a lot
put
of
them
people
two
have a
together.
chosen family for like because they don't have real family or they lose contact with them, whatever. So it's just mutual people that they hang
Yeah.
out with, and you do sort of get that. I think when you first come out, like because you go from being like the unpopular, speak for myself, person in school to like being a popular person all of
Yeah.
a sudden, and people want to be your friend, and then you just kind of get swept up in it all.
But
and you
not
go
if
out
you're
and stuff.
ugly.
Wow.
what?
No, like on
That
in the
is-
gay scene. Sorry, just say how it is. If you're good looking,
No, I disagree.
if you're good, no.
I
Sean,
disagree.
well, that's right. Because you were 6 foot, thin, had a full head of hair, even though you had a clip-in fringe,
And
you
I
were
have
tan.
ugly friends.
Exactly, so that makes you even better. So like you're surrounded by ugly people and you're tall and beautiful. So of course you're going to get fucking attention. What are
didn't
you
get
on
that
about?
joke? I was literally looking directly at him.
Girl, I didn't know you back then.
True, actually.
What tangent was that you were going?
No, my tangent was
Trying to
yes,
accuse me of having pretty privilege.
Yes, you
Which,
do. You
thank
do
you.
have pretty privilege. Shut the fuck up. Of course you do. You know what I'm saying? When you come out on the gay scene, of course you're received well when you're fresh meat. But not everyone has that experience.
How was it for you not having that experience?
I definitely had
I'm fine.
I would say I had an elevated experience from that. I was definitely given the fresh meat status and was definitely like
Treat it like fresh meat.
yeah.
Yeah. And you to buy.
By the time I get onto the gay scene, I don't know that mine was that fresh.
It had already been used.
But I knew
several
how to
times.
sell it. Sort of. Listen, I genuinely.
Not selling your old Tupperware at 19.
Listen, I didn't sell it. As my ma says, why pay for the milk when you get the cow for free? I never really like when I look back at younger and stuff. So I was cute, no, but I always did feel a bit of like of an ugly duckling.
Same.
And
Really?
yeah, 100%.
No, actually, same.
Sean Murky, I cannot with you.
Honestly,
You,
I did.
your body is mafia.
I had terrible issues with it. Well,
Did you?
It's good when you're called fucking space
Do
your
Tamra?
face and
It's my
fucking-
opinion.
Yeah. You're called all sorts, so you sort of just
Yeah.
and then people start to
Oh, I
tell you
suppose you were
when you're an
bullied,
adult.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
like
fair.
you're good looking, you're handsome.
Well,
and
it's
then you
also
start to
about
sort of believe it.
the. I do think of like, there's an element of not wanting to be seen. So if you're considered attractive by the opposite sex, and you knew on some level that you didn't want that attention, you weren't going out to make yourself appealing the way maybe your straight friends were doing because they wanted to look better for girls. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that I didn't want to be seen in that light maybe on some level, so I wasn't doing that.
You
know?
shied away from it.
And then you get to the guy scene, you're like, oh no, I want full, this is a competition.
You went like
Uh,
you pendulum swinged
The other way. So, and
Yeah.
then once, I still think to this day, like, if you feel like you're not attractive, no matter what you do on the outside, it's the inner thing that needs work done the most.
Yeah.
So I felt like even though I looked great, a lot of the times even
I feel like I
I
went the
didn't
opposite
feel it in
way.
the inside. So hence why I look back at the old pictures and I go, oh, that's not how I thought I looked at that
Yeah.
time.
I
You know?
will-
Yeah,
I
like I
look
look back at
back-
photos and go, oh my god,
Is
like,
that me?
yeah,
Do you feel that same
like
way?
thing nights in the Kremlin, I was wearing
yeah.
like a Hawaiian hula skirt, and I remember feeling disgusting, looking back on, I had a fucking six pack and was like,
Yeah, a rake.
like lean muscle, and was like, went to the gym 5 times a week, but I didn't see that.
No,
So
you
when you
don't.
look back
You
and go, what
you
I would
don't.
kill
Like,
to have
I
that
felt like
now.
I went the opposite way. Like I felt like I came onto the scene quite straight acting, was a boxer, kind of got a good bit of attention because I was young and I was
Sorry, I'm
cute.
trying to imagine you straight acting. That is hilarious.
I know it is. It is a hard one to swallow.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Said the actress to the bitch.
but I came onto that scene, so I got a lot of attention really quickly, and then I felt like it broke me down quickly too. Coming onto the gay scene, like I felt like I went with people who were very narcissistic. I went for the wrong guy. They broke down my psyche, kind of like fucked with me, and it's taken me almost like it took me like almost 10 years to get over that and to kind of
100%.
like get
Yeah.
back to where I was in the beginning of
But
like coming
that's
out.
chosen families that do
And it was
help you that.
all of my closest friends that kind of like the people you turn to, because you don't really, when you're a gay person, even though your family may accept everything about you, and especially nowadays, I know it was harder when we probably were coming out, but when you do have friends that you can turn to and lean on for those things, it
It's
makes
the thing
life
of
a lot
not
that side of
really
you.
Yeah.
when you start to feel like yourself, and then you come on and to a place in your life where you meet people that really want to get to know you and love you for who you are, and so you open up, and then you're more loved for that. Is why that term is chosen family, is because
Yeah.
they chose me, I chose them, and I felt more whole as a human being and who I am from the inside
Yeah.
out.
And they help
know?
you discover who you are. Like when I first
Yeah.
came out, and it was probably from just from working here and working on the scene, like you kind of just start hanging out with people that you see all the time, and then all of a sudden you move in with one of them, and then like at one point there was like, we were all like, everybody I lived with like worked in Kremlin, we worked 5 nights a week. One night the other 2 people came, like 12 of us stayed in like a 2-bedroom house at the weekends because you just crashed wherever you were, because you just partied. Like
Yeah.
you get up and your breakfast was like a box of KD from the fucking off license, which was directly across the road, which was dangerous. And then you would come home some nights after work and party, and like how people were never put out of our house, I don't know, because we lived in fucking Donegal Road, like on the edge of the village.
So like, say your chosen
It's like
family,
Belfast.
do
But they
you
help you realise and learn a lot of stuff about yourself.
Yeah, but
For
do you
sure.
feel like, I know it's a different era now, so probably a lot of the younger people listening to us won't understand that, even though that sounds like complete chaos and like alcoholism, which
It's really
probably-
formative though.
It
too.
is, but it was what formed us as young
Yeah.
gay
As
Those
adults.
people
much-
take you through heartbreaks, and you help
Yeah.
them with their heartbreaks.
Well, I think you're
and-
even just trying to understand who you are. Like when I came out, I was like very in self-discovery mode. Like I said, I was like straight acting in quotation marks, was a boxer trying to hide who I really was, but inside was this little flamboyant gay guy.
Yeah.
And then when I came out onto the gay scene, I felt like someone literally just, that Glinda bubble just popped it, and it was like, be yourself, bitch. And I was like,
Yeah.
bing, here I go. And did I fucking go? I was literally like, give me every opportunity I can be to be in this gay bar, to be seen, to be fab,
Yeah.
to include myself in this safe space. And then that becomes like a fucking a tornado of like excitement and nightlife and fun and what is it called, like when you, that feeling of like fucking excitement, but I'm not.
Euphoria.
Euphoria. That's exactly what it is. You're living in euphoria and you're chasing. It's almost like a drug addict. I it's like Peter Pan syndrome to me. It's like you're always chasing that high. You're like, oh my god, how can I get that again? How do I get that feeling again? And I definitely fell into
It's addictive,
that,
for
like,
sure.
5 nights a week, because I know I'm getting my dopamine hit is coming from people validating me and telling me I'm
If there's
beautiful
only
and
20
telling
people
me
there,
I'm
I
fun.
have to be there,
Yeah, and then also the people around me that I connected with were those people who were validating me. It wasn't another man, it was my friends.
Yeah.
They were telling me I was enough, and that they were telling me that you're good enough, and that this is your safe space, and that you are part of a family, even if I had a perfectly great family. Have had our ups and downs, but like people don't understand unless they're in it with you, I feel like.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's almost an apologist element to, you know, gay people sort of really owning the importance of chosen family. straight people have it too. It just doesn't seem to mean as much as them because they're quicker to start their own families and find that grounding in their own way, that the life set up that way for them. But for us, long term, our friendships are really informative on who we are. We discover more. They run deeper.
They're definitely
because
more.
we have similar traumas and we have a different timeline of how we move to what our straight siblings move, and so like there's a deeper bond.
It definitely
with
feels more deeper
queer
rooted.
relationships, friendships and things. I think as
definitely,
well,
for sure.
and also like you saying about, you know, back in the day and blah 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 blah. But I mean, it's not always about the partying and the toxicity. I've had the blessing of being able to move through life and be living certain circles where at that period of time for 10 years or another 10 years or whatever, you haven't chosen friends.
Decades and decades and
And
decades.
years during the war. No, but like all these like eras of whatever of my life
Yeah.
that are with theatre friends when I was really young before I ever really drank or clubbed, and then the whole party scene that I done for a long time in my life. And some of the stories in the party scene era obviously got wild and crazy, but at the same time I never felt unprotected because I was with a chosen family.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't look back at it and be like, oh, that's like chaos. Like I look back and go, it's actually like it is like skins. Like when I think back to it,
That's
very
exactly
bad,
how I
very
feel about
bad.
it.
but it was obviously not as like, well, no, it was dramatic, but like, you know, nothing else. No, nothing ever happened. We never put ourselves in
No.
danger. There was obviously fights.
Well, I
drama
think the
and
difference
breakups,
is
but it
though when
all-
you're around your chosen family, you're in a safe space.
yes,
You
So
know
like-
how to look after each other.
Yes.
Exactly, and even
Tough
whenever
love, all that
you're
stuff.
in those spaces and you're getting to know each other or you have really close friends, I feel like we all were going through a shared experience and knowing that we were in it together. And I
Yeah.
think, like you said, it's a really deeply rooted friendship or a deeply rooted
I think you're meant to
relationship.
find the people that I believe that the universe brings what you need, and I think in the different places of
I
mind.
just thought the same.
I'm just thinking, and, you know, and I'm laughing too.
I started thinking like crazy.
All the
that happen.
things. I
Yeah.
think we should tell some stories, or like, can
Yeah.
I write so like,
God.
let's talk about how we met each other. But like, I
Yeah.
want to share my story. I kind of share this with most people that I talk to explain like how gay relationships kind of form and how they can form really deeply, really quickly.
Yeah.
It's like, so we all have a really good friend, Trevor, and me and Trevor met, and he's going to kill me for sharing it, but I don't care. We met on a night out where we were in the Kremlin, and I was out with my housemate at the time, and I could see him circling in the periphery, and I was like, what the fuck is this little ginger boy? Like, and he was all muscly and whatever, and he was like, I was like, who the fuck is he trying to hit with? I was like, what's going on? And the guy who I lived with was really tall and like mask, and I was like, right, okay, he's looking after him, right, fair enough. So I know,
Who's
but
that?
you know,
Oh, okay.
Name him.
no, I'm not.
What's his
I'm
Instagram?
joking. I'm joking.
I'm not going to say his name. But yeah, so that was grand, and then our night went on as it went on, and I woke up in my house and I heard like all this rummaging down my stairs, and I was like, we lived in literally Ballyselling, like this little two up, two down. It was tiny, and I was like, who the fuck's in my house? Because I knew my housemate was never got up early, was dead to the world, especially if he was drinking. He was like 2 o'clock in the day, he was getting up. And I was like, fuck, so I bounced out of bed and went downstairs. And we had those like little tight stairs, and then like the front door's there, living room's here,
Oh, yeah,
kitchen's here, like the door, it's tiny.
Aye.
And I stood on the bottom stairs and I kind of like creeped my head around into the kitchen, and our fridge was at the back of the room, so I could just see the fridge open and someone's like boxers and like a vest coming out of it, and I was like,
Not
who
a
the fuck
vest.
is this? And I was like, excuse me, who are you? And he closed the door, and Trevor, if you know him, he was so sheepy. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He was like, he was like clutching his boobs as if like I could see him even though he's wearing a vest. And he's like, do you have greens here, any oat milk? And I was like, bet you're lucky to fucking find a fucking bit of ham in that fridge, never mind soy fucking milk or soy milk, whatever you're asking for. And he's like, where am I? And I was like, you're in Ballyselling, love. It's like, do you know who you came home with?
Dorothy Gale.
And he
where
was
am
like,
I?
what's his name? And I was like, can you sing?
Oh,
Right on the spot, and he closed it and put his hand. We went from covering his boobs to putting his hands across like this and like tilting his chin, like, "Oh right, bitch, is that what you're on?" And I'm still half in the kitchen while still standing on it, and I'm like, "Oh, this bitch is." He's like, he's trying to peacock me, like he's trying to like square up to me. I was like, "All right, okay, is that what we're doing?" So I stood down, walked into. Cause I'm a confrontational cunt, so I walked into the into this tiny fucking kitchen. He's standing there, and I was like, so he was like, I said, "Can you sing?" He's like, "Well, like, you know, I don't mind." So I was like, "Sing." He's like, "Let me hear you sing." He was like, and he started breaking into Mariah Fantasy.
of course.
And he didn't even get the first line, and I says, "Bitch, we're going to be friends."
Yeah.
And from that, he's like, "How am I getting out of here?" I says, "Bitch, you need to go pack your bags right now, and I'm taking you home." I says, "You need to get out of here."
That is so Trevor though. Can't failed oat milk, green tea, but got a bit of dick.
Got a bit of that. In the middle of Bally
Yes.
of all places.
But like, that's how quick our friendships have formed, and me and Trevor become from that moment inseparable.
Yes.
Inseparable
he's a sweetheart.
for years. But
Yeah.
but like, it just shows you, like, when you level with someone
Yeah.
and you put yourself out there and you kind of be your authentic self, how
Yeah.
easy it is to kind of
Yeah.
make those connections.
I think it's bigger than that. I think that the universe literally provides you with who you need.
Yeah.
So, if you keep your heart space open and are ready to move with the times, it does it for you.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just laughing because I was thinking back to that house that I lived in, that fucking crazy party house, and all the while I was the one trying to keep the order in the house, of course. But I'll
Doing the
never
washing?
forget, I went to KMX and all just to make the house nice to buy display towels. Like, these towels can't be used. They're for the shelf. You're not using them. So of course these fuckers would go in and pretend to wash their hands and all with them, messing up me, and I'd begin and fucking voting them, then begin behind me, fucking gag.
Could
So
you
it was
even
those kind
afford
of-
fucking rent and you were getting display towels?
Girl, yeah, wild. And I would be like trying to make dinner for everybody and all, like that they're being like the mother and like oh god, I was the house mother.
You were the house
yeah, you
mother.
were the house mother, yeah.
But then I'll never forget, we found one of our, well, I don't even know if she'd moved in at the time, but someone was staying at my house, her dildo in the bed. And we decided to use it as the toilet roll holder in the bathroom.
Love it.
Multi-use. Great, that good suction cup. It stuck
Yeah.
there for months and then it went missing all of a sudden. So.
I remember, like, when I was really young, going. I still live with mum and dad, but I used to go to friends' houses. I had like one friend that lived in Stranmillis. It was the Keary brothers. They had a house in Stranmillis. They weren't. None of them were studying, I don't think, but they just got a student house in Stranmillis, and it would always be parties and themes and brewing your own fucking poaching vodka and all this crazy shit, like jelly bean flavored, all this sort of shit. But I did feel like an ugly duckling in that scenario, because I do remember one time waking up at, like a house party in a TV show, and there's like bursted balloons and like two people that didn't cop off.
Yeah.
We wake up beside each other, look at each other, go, that happened with
We're
me.
the leftovers.
But we're both that hungover. We're like, did we? Should we? And then I looked at where we were lying on the dirty carpet in Stranmillis. I was
like sandpaper.
yeah, I'm going to check in the others. Like, fuck this. But then I had my other friend, Emmanuel, lived over on Ormer Road. And it was just all theatre people and very dramatic. Like, this was a terrace house in Walmart, and he had it done up. Like,
Gorge.
it was, like a mini chapel, because he's really religious. He had all figures.
It's called the manual. So.
Yeah. Do you know, like, a 2 up, 2 down house, and
Yeah.
you walk in on this long hallway that takes you right upstairs? He knocked down the wall and put arches and created slab, slate, stonework archway with all these
Like the Sistine Chapel.
I hate
swear
gay
to
people.
God.
Was he gay?
Yeah. Gay but highly
Love
religious,
it.
so the juxtaposition just made it crazy.
Love it.
Do you know I had a dream one night, and I said, nicest mate, he gave me scapulars and all. And
What's that?
Scapulars are like the wee tags that Catholic people wear, and they has different saints on them.
Oh,
Didn't
I
know
thought they
that.
were just called miraculous medals.
Well,
Like
so
Child of Prague.
scapulars, and
I'm so
he
sorry,
gave me
Miana.
beautiful rosary blades from Francis of Assisi's olive tree.
Oh, he's my
Yeah.
favourite
Where
saint.
did they
Isn't
say?
Francis
Love
of
Francis of
Assisi.
Assisi. Francis
Patron
of
saint in
Assisi.
nature.
Were the beads this size?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
were there
Benedictine
more
monk.
long?
We learned all about him in school because we got the.
But I used to
Assisi
wear
monks.
the scapulars
Gosh,
and
right.
the Francis of Assisi rosary
Love
necklace in Rathcoole
Love it.
before it became a trend.
I was good before you get them in River Island.
Yeah, right. And then literally they come out in River Island, and I was like, I already have these ones. Like, so funny.
But we're Protestants on the right way.
He had a chaise longue,
Yeah.
a French mansion chaise longue, right? And he had it in his dining room. And I come home in a terrible state one night, and we were staying. This is after the departure of the Kremlin, come back to the fucking Louvre Museum, and I fell asleep.
Not the Sistine
On the
Chapel.
chaise longue, and I had Parker coats that come back in at the time, and I had this dream where I was in my Parker coat and elevated up into the corner of the room and was speaking tongues. I was trying to talk to them, and all the people and the friends in the house were like, "What the fuck's he saying?" And I was like, like speaking.
What drugs were you on?
I swear to God, I wasn't even doing
Gag.
drugs then.
Gag.
It's
Enough of your lip.
enough of your surroundings is the fucking thing.
Fucking
But
gag.
like very different scenarios.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
It is chaotic, the situations you end up in.
Wild, some of the wild, like.
I don't know if that
And
still
I forget,
happens now.
After, again, going back to this chaotic house, one time we partied so much that all the shops had started reopening for the next day. So we decided, of course, to go to the shops and get like a mixer or whatever we needed. And I thought, I'll buy myself a newspaper, as you do. And I got
There's
back,
something wrong with you.
and of course,
There is something
the
wrong.
day
Tell us
before-
TK Maxwell.
You
day
probably had
before-
about a $5 to your name and you spent fucking 90 paving on an Irish house.
Yeah. And I was an aspiring journalist at the time.
Oh, that's right.
And I got back, and the headlines were all about the earthquake in Haiti, and 200,000 people and all died. And sure, didn't I sit there crying while there was a party going on? All these people, 12 seconds. And people were like, "You're okay."
You are the definition
Like,
of it.
why?
Get
Like,
him
I
out of
really
the
went up
room
there, like,
now.
what was I doing? That
Yeah.
was just alcohol.
Have
I
you
didn't
ever
never
heard the term
partake
granny
in
mush?
drugs. Granny mush.
You
Jenny
are a
Ann, yeah,
granny mush.
100%.
Definitely.
Yeah. No wild. Like,
Do you
just
feel
all these
like we
weird,
fall
weird
into
random
stereotypes?
memories that you remember from like weird random parties.
I will imagine getting to my age and as wild as some of the shit I've done, and
Yeah.
you're like, some of it I don't want to remember. It's funny talking on the podcast with you two. It is triggering a lot of memories. So if I go down memory lane at all,
Yeah.
back, like
I'm the
even
same.
the whole thing with like the drag queens, the crazy shit we get up to, and the places we'd end up. Like,
But we haven't even really talked about like our shared memories before. Like we've talked about like
Yeah.
things back then when we first came out, but like we all kind of really started connecting, I would say about 10, 11 years ago maybe. Like,
Yeah.
well,
about-
I'll never forget what I have to tell this story 'cause it's really funny. When my first real interaction with you, I was on the door in Kremlin, like taking the money, and you were
Right.
coming in and must be after work or something. And I was reading. I used to read under the fucking tiny light. when there
Granny
wasn't a
Moosh,
queue.
right back
Granny
to
Moosh.
that.
Once again, I read in a fucking nightclub. And you come to me, "Oh, what are you reading?" I went, "A book." And I was like, cheeky bastard. But that was our first interaction, me being a cheeky bastard, and I've never stopped. being
I
a cheeky
can't remember
bastard.
our first interaction.
I know because we've briefly touched on this before. See a lot of the times, right, with me doing drag, and if you want me to, it sounds so obnoxious, but it's not about impress me. It's how I meet so many people.
It's a lot.
Somebody has to give me an anecdote, a one-liner, a story, so I remember. Oh right, that relates to them, and then I only need like a one word or whatever, or something funny that they do. And then
remember.
I'll tie everything else they've said to me. And
So
I
you're
can
saying I'm
remember
not
all that.
memorable, is what you're saying.
I'm saying
That is what you're saying.
I'm saying you probably avoided me like the plague and didn't speak to me.
For a
and
while.
moved out
I
of the
don't
way.
think so. I don't think so. I can remember me and Sean's, like, I can remember exactly when we first
Yeah.
met. Like, I can.
It was
The
so
first
funny
time
that
I
I was the
seen
first
you-
person was in Kremlin.
Yeah,
so funny.
but the first time we met, I worked on Kremlin, and
Yeah.
I think you were in Union Street at the time, and then come back into Kremlin,
Right.
and we were cleaned up. And I can remember we used to have like WKDs at the end of the night cleaning.
Yeah. And
But
get pitched on them.
But that was
when
really
yous were
quick
first
interaction
coming
because
out,
I
Yeah.
only really worked there for like maybe max 5-6 months,
Yeah.
and then that was me
You're like,
gone.
wait, why don't I know you?
And you're like, who are you?
I love your skirt. Where'd you get it?
I know
Full
from
Regina
the
George
past,
moment.
A
Yeah.
lot of ones wouldn't have maybe come over to me because I would have on the gay scene had a lot of big personality friends.
I-
And it
I
was
just can't
hard
Yes.
to
remember-
Oh, yous were
separate
like a
us.
harem of like.
And
I
it
can't
would have
remember. Was
been
it like a
intimidating.
parade
And yous
maybe
all
or
did-
something?
Yous all did showed off dancing and all. Like, oh, is that somebody know a routine to this? And you'd be like, oh. guys are at it again.
You?
And then I became an
You
A.
were like
my
that?
circle of friends, because we
Yeah.
were always on the scene, and there was a lot of big personality. in it,
I
it
feel
would have
like
been a bit
I
intimidating.
met you at a time well after that.
Yeah.
When I really got to know you was doing the meditation classes.
Yeah, I
for
feel like that's
sure.
probably when we were properly
It's a
introduced.
healthy way to meet someone in like a
Yeah.
healthy space.
Yeah, well, actually,
I
yeah, we
think it's the
probably
best
did.
way outside of a club because
Yeah.
people are all performative anyway. But like, I feel like getting to know me outside of the gay scene is a different experience from knowing me through drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I definitely knew you as Gordon before Trudy. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah, oh, 100%.
So
Yeah.
I knew you, I think with work, I knew you more as Trudy than Gordon.
Yeah.
And then it flipped. And then whenever I was living in London and you were in London for the weekend and I went out to meet you and Jai Ho came on and we thought we would just spend the night then. We did the Jai Ho routine and had a ball. I'm like, let's just do this all night. So we're not going to now reenact it because
No.
it kind of look problematic.
But it was me, you, and
But it
Gary
was
and
like-
a fucking dodgy Chinese
Yeah.
at one stage too. Who was drunk and who was sober? I think we were drunk and you were sober, was it?
Quite possibly.
I feel
Yeah.
like you were all drunk.
Wild. But then like we all kind of just then started connecting as a group and
Yeah.
like mutual friends and then like our
I feel like
Donegal
it really all
weekends and-
happened around Donegal.
Yeah. That's kind of what brought, I think, that's when I
That
really got to know you
everyone,
and
I think we
Trevor
all
and-
knew each other individually
Yeah.
at different parts of our like sort of like
Yeah.
shared experience.
Because
Or
Ruth
like
had obviously
growing.
got good friends. Ruth and Daniel got good friends with you, and I knew
Yeah.
Ruth and Daniel, and then that's how I connected. And then I was obviously knew you, and
Yeah.
then
I kind of
Tiny
knew everybody
John.
individually for different reasons,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
I think that's the thing that is bonding is like that extra time spent on really getting to know each other and allowing different people to be free and expressive of themselves is the bonding experience.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, I think like
It's
it's.
acceptance and love for who you are and
yeah,
what you
and
bring to the
watching
room.
us at our worst
Oh,
But I
100%.
also-
and our best.
I feel like yeah, like we. But as chosen family, you allow that to happen.
yeah,
Like I know, like I came in earlier on, and I was
does,
like
though.
up here,
yeah,
and you knew like to be like, okay, let him come down.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's friends, but that's time spent
Yeah.
together. That's experience.
yeah. There's no point in
experiencing the
matching you
time
with
together.
that because that would just be.
It
you know, you
doesn't
have to-
work.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no.
It doesn't work. So no, it's very. But I think that happens over time, and I think gay people are really good at reading people.
yeah,
And I don't mean like shady reading. I mean like as in
yeah.
we become hyper vigilant because we're so self-aware and trying to protect ourselves at all points
Yeah.
that you become really good at like micro reading people's
Yeah.
Reading the
expressions.
room rather than the people. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And do you
so
know what
I
love
think-
now whenever like you're out and you see like younger groups, you're like they're the younger version of us, like the wee groups of like friends that are like
Mm.
they're out like nearly every night, or they they call in, pop their heads in, and they know the bar staff. Like
Yeah.
maybe not, I would say, as strong as what it used to be, but like it's definitely very.
They are in a
prevalent.
different
Like you probably see
era
them.
of time, which
Yeah.
I think has affected their interaction with each other. But I can see a lot of Gen Z ones looking for authenticity and they're doing it through nostalgia or whatever, you know,
Mhm.
like bringing it back the digital cameras because it's something tangible.
Mhm.
The fact that LPs come back as well rather
Yeah,
than
and
even CDs.
Yeah,
It's very specific that it's LP because it's a very physical action.
yeah, yeah, and
And-
it's piece of artwork too when you buy them.
Yeah, yeah. So there's definitely a pining for.
Do you think
Um,
people? I think people meet each other differently now. Obviously, because there's not such a
Mm.
big stigma around being gay or queer. That I feel like queer people meet each other a lot more organically, and they can meet each
Yes,
other in
yes.
different
Yeah.
settings that aren't a gay bar. This used to be our only safe space.
Mm.
Now that's not really the case
You
for
can't go
people, so I
anywhere.
feel like they don't have that.
You're 100% right.
Desire
The
around
reason
there.
why I wouldn't say that is still because there's an element of that doesn't feel real to me.
It's not.
You know what I
It
mean?
doesn't
But I
feel
know
real to
that
me
exists
either.
'cause I can see it.
Yeah.
in other
But it's
people.
so
you still sort of look
strange.
over your shoulder and when you go into
But
other
do you not
places,
feel like
but-
we, us as a an age group or like an age demographic, that we have experienced like the tail end of knowing what it's like to not have social media or have phones or like internet?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going through that, and then now seeing a younger generation coming up, and they're living
Yeah.
a completely different
Different-
way.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre to
Like,
me. Like
you
I'm
literally
looking
see,
out, and I'm looking to people. I'm
babies
going,
in high chairs with screens, like
yeah.
it's
But not even that. Not talking
Like
about gay
that
people. I'm talking
technology.
about like coming out and finding your chosen family. I don't think that's as big a thing
Yeah.
as it was. I don't think it's as needed as when we were coming out. It was as needed. Does
I
that
think
make
it's still
sense?
needed, but I think it's probably more.
No, I
difficult.
just mean
I
like
think
it's
it's
not
actu-
it's not as needed. Do you know
I
what I
think
mean?
it's
I
more
think-
needed
yeah,
because, and it's not for the same reasons, but I think it's more needed. I think younger ones need a deeper connection. That's what I mean
No,
by that.
I agree with you.
Companionship.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They can source information about anybody they want, so they're happy to meet them in casual experiences because they can figure out exactly who they are, what they can say, mold themselves to be that instead of being authentically themselves, warts and all. And actually that's what we all need, because you need to learn for yourself by what you were comfortable with, what you were uncomfortable with, what the complexities and the uniqueness of what makes you you.
Yeah.
You can't blueprint that.
No.
And you can't like, look at us three, right?
Yeah.
On paper probably shouldn't be friends because we're so different and different interests, and you know, if you wrote down your things and my things and his things, you'd be like, them three things don't necessarily correlate. Some of it does, but look, we get on the best and have created beautiful memories together as friends, and that is the intricacies of humanity. Different things mix in a way that you just have to experience before you figure it out.
Yeah, you don't like ring venture in by like one what's the word, interest or thing, and you only go with people that have interest. You only hang around people that have that interest. You do need to.
How did I become friends with you two based?
Now that I think about it, I'm
You're
like,
welcome.
Like for me, I just felt like, did we just come down on a Thursday night and do pastry karaoke, and then it just kind of happened?
A mix of other friends as well.
Yeah.
You know,
You'd be pushed together, I feel like.
Yeah,
Like
we all
by
probably
going
have
like, oh, I
6
don't
degrees of
wanna be there.
separation in between each one of us, like how we became friends. There's probably a group of people could sit here, a group of people could sit that connects us. Do you know what I mean? But
100%. I mean, if I think this is the thing we said about the podcast, we could have had about 8 of us here, but nobody would got a word in.
Yeah.
Even a legible squealing.
It would have been a lot of squawking, you're right.
yeah.
Right, well, we'll take a wee break.
Yeah, let's take a break. Welcome
back.
Yes.
We are going to have a special edition of our new game, Trade or Trash.
Trade
or
trash. Trade's good, trash is bad.
We are doing a Golden Globes edition.
Yes, we quick round.
So yeah, we quick fire. I have some of who I think are the best and worst dressed, and I want to get your take on it and your reactions. Okay.
Fab.
Okay.
So, the first one up, we're in Giorgio Armani Privé.
Oh.
We have Julia Roberts.
Love
the
Julia.
Queen.
No.
So I had heard. Oh, do you have to go back to it? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I had heard that she was fabulous in her speech and everything. I don't like this.
Yeah,
it is boring, basic.
Bland.
It's
Her
giving
skin
me.
tone,
It's
she should avoid
also.
black.
I ever see with drag queens, they find it really difficult to get the right arm length because their arms are longer, and it's given drag queen wearing.
It doesn't fit.
Wearing a Shane dress.
It's given. Do you know what it's given? Practical magic.
Yeah, I mean, she's beautiful. She's elegantly wearing it.
Gorgeous.
The dress she is
not for
better.
me.
It's a trash for me, I'm afraid.
Like Armani's trying to come back, and they're like, let's stick it on the biggest name.
Yeah. I've never liked their dress, but some people seem to go for the simplicity of
classic,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, so that was a
Who's
trash.
That was a trash.
When we say trade, by the way, we mean trade as in trade, as in a good
place.
place.
We're not calling ourselves trade, to clarify.
Okay, so our next one is Jenna Ortega in.
Oh,
I've seen this.
I'm going to butcher this. Delrara Vidagoku. I think that's how you say that.
I've seen this and I do not like it.
Tragic.
Trash. Well, it's not even trade or trash.
It's
tragic.
It is tragic.
Trade, trash, or tragic.
It makes her arms look super.
Do you know what
long,
really
her
annoys
hands
me?
At her knees.
See, when someone has a really iconic role like Wednesday, why the fuck are you leaning into this at every single? Oh, you should be showing yourself. You should be showing versatility to casting directors, to the audience, to other people, so that you do not fall into being stereotyped.
Maybe it's part of her contract.
Or typecast. What, to go and dress like this? Dress desperate?
Well, have you seen Ariana from just finished The Wicked promo?
Yeah.
She's now sort of reversing back into
I know,
Ariana.
but that is...
it was almost like it was part of her thing to be.
But of course it was. But she was a part of a multi-billion-dollar franchise. Wednesday is on Netflix and it's a series.
Well, it's a very expensive.
I'm not saying about the money, but it's like
she
definitely is doing.
Actually has that, I think,
but she's doing other gigs. Come on.
I mean, she was in Scream
The reason
as well,
I hate that is because the hips are too low, the waistband is cutting her off, and then the fringe is too short.
It's a weird.
And then I think like Maybe if she'd have went for higher hair and a upper
Mm.
curl.
I think
It
on a
would have brought
taller
a bit of-
person, the proportion might look as bad, but her
Yeah.
arms look so.
it's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's that complete rectangular cutout.
Yeah.
It looks desperate.
Yeah.
It's just like
She wasn't
completely straight.
proportionising.
Desperate, not
Trash.
proportionate.
There's no-
Trash. Sorry, Jenna.
Love.
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow. I'll talk about it.
Next is an icon for me on red carpet, and it is Jennifer Lopez, and she is wearing vintage I'm going to say this wrong, Jean-Louis Shearer. How do you say that?
Oh, okay, Miss J-Lo. That has given me a RuPaul's finale look.
It's
That's very
also
drag.
given me it's given me a drag queen trying to be J-Lo.
Yeah.
I
It's
would
drag.
have preferred it had it have been no tulle.
Or the
And
two
just
be
the
the same
train.
colour.
The train and maybe a bit more colour differentiation between the swirly bits.
Yeah.
It's you know what it is. It's
a bit
the
too drag
tulle
for
and the
me, for
netting
her.
don't match. So the
Mm.
bottom looks cream and the top looks nude, and it also is just really badly placed proportion wise.
That's what I was trying
Which
to say.
how can you fucking fuck up JLo's body? Her body is
Yeah.
iconic. How
Yeah.
can you place that in the? Well, I suppose they didn't.
Let
It's
me say it
vintage.
again.
It's vintage. so-
Body stocking doesn't match your face either.
Yeah.
That's rule 101 in drag.
But
Get
it-
the tights to match the mug.
No, but it is definitely it is vintage, so they probably couldn't do much to it.
Yeah.
But don't wear it then. She would
Yeah.
have had a rack of 20
Yeah.
dresses to pick
To
from.
be fair, though, she really needed to do so. She needs to pick it. Like, why wouldn't she lean into another Versace dress, but in a
Yeah.
different color and a different style? 4 years she's been giving us nude illusions in Demonte, and it's
It's like she
boring.
bounces
Yeah.
around from one designer to the next to make the same dress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boring.
yeah.
No vision. You can't buy style.
And they've all done it, so she's now going vintage.
Just saying.
Wow, alright.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh my god, come
You
on.
know,
She
Mr.
goes-
Stylist.
Some people have terrible style today.
It's true.
So our next one up is the icon who I'm raging didn't get a Golden Globe.
let me see. Who is it?
Ariana.
Ariana. Well, she's wearing Vivian. It's already a win for me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you this. So it's in custom Vivian Westwood.
Custom Vivian, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, and also a real departure from
She's
her color palette.
She's
Hard
decided
swung.
to go. Yeah, she's been black.
she's hard
yeah.
swung left, so she has.
And
away
it's
from
not
Linda.
like it's. You could argue that Cynthia could have wore something like this in Wicked.
probably
but
did.
I
Similar.
just feel like the way she wore it and the way she styled it, it's
whimsy.
uniquely her
The off
own.
the shoulders bit
Yeah.
whimsy. Yeah.
I love that she's played into her tattoos. She's
Mm.
got her hair sort of a bit more like
It wouldn't
simple.
surprise
and
me if she was auditioning for a role and dressing
Well-
for the part like a vampire.
Well,
or
no, what she's
something.
Aubrey
channeling now,
Hepburn.
Audrey, she's doing the
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn bow.
Oh, is she doing that?
right,
It's not
okay.
That's
confirmed, but
exactly
she will be perfect
she's
for it.
going to do that.
Yeah, I watched. Oh my god, over Christmas, Funny Face, Audrey Hepburn. What a woman,
Yeah.
icon.
I know she was really good for animals.
Really
and all, too.
captivating.
Loved
And do you
animals.
know her and Catherine Hepburn were sisters?
Yeah,
Just had the same name.
they didn't.
Wow.
They didn't look or sound anything like
No, but
each
you
other.
just assume surname, same
Yeah,
industry.
yeah.
Think they're the
Or
same thing.
maybe genealogy.
Okay, next up we're going to move quick. We've got Selena Gomez in custom Chanel.
Oh, love.
Beautiful.
J'adore.
Very
Beautiful.
simple,
Toots,
to the point.
toots,
She's
toots,
done
toots.
well, dressed well, hair, makeup,
Selena
jewellery,
Gomez. Well
stunning.
done.
Selena Gomez. Yeah, love the dark lip on her and love the proportion of that big rough round.
I'm a
It-
slut for feather.
It
so-
changed her body shape in a way that we've never seen her before.
It makes her really tiny looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She fluctuates with lupus, so she
Yeah.
goes up and down in weight.
Oh, is that right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know
She
that.
is.
Which is like a
looking
kidney.
very thin.
Something with her kidneys too.
She had to get a kidney transplant, but it's all
Yes,
from
and she doesn't
lupus.
talk to that girl anymore.
Yeah, it's all through lupus. But she's
We're spilling everybody's tea here.
No.
Mate,
She
how do you know?
openly-
How did you have Selena Gomez's medical record?
When you said
Hey, yeah.
when you said lupus, I had Mandy's gal lupus. She can't open a salon doors. It's an old earworm tick. Sorry.
Oh, this is a fab one. I think this might be a. We haven't been trader trashing them.
Oh well, think
I have been.
Ariana
I'm the
and
only one
Selena,
that's done that.
J Lo was definitely trash. The last two were trades.
I think
Okay.
I might have been too.
So we have Chase Infinity and Louis Vuitton.
Trash.
Chase Infinity. Yeah. Trash. Let's move on. Let's do quick fire.
I do
Trash.
think that's fab because of the proportion.
No.
Oh, geez, that's so bad. Look at this. Sorry, I'm flicking through them. So Michelle Rodrigo, and the designer's nondescript, and it looks like that. It looks like she bought it in Target.
Yeah.
That
trash.
is
Too
desperate.
short. Not flatten her. Not a
Why?
flattering
She
cock.
looks like she's got fucking biceps bigger
And I
than
don't
me.
like her hair either.
She's
Well, there's nothing wrong with women having big biceps.
She looks like she was caught in the rain when your fringe separates. That spider fringe. That's
Yeah.
what she's getting.
She looks 2016 emo.
Do you know who I am? It's very black and white. Everything is black and white, black and
I
white.
there
Very
must have been a
classy.
colour palette thing because I noticed that as well.
It's
Classy.
everywhere.
And I noticed
So
a lot
we
of
ha-
silver too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was going to show you. So we have Amelia Gray and Custom Swarovski.
Custom Swarovski, wow.
Yeah,
No.
so
I
they
love
have
the
started
bottom part
doing
of
gowns.
the
I love
bra-
that.
the bra
Do you
bit.
not?
No,
I
the
think it's
bra
get-
pot's a funny shape.
It's giving me like Dua Lipa.
Like mermaid.
That's
yeah.
what it's
I've
giving
seen
me.
it before and I've seen it done better.
Yeah. Ooh, Kate Hudson and Custom Giorgio
Love
Armani
seeing
Privé.
kits.
Beautiful.
That is
Classic
sexy.
Hollywood.
That is how
Yeah.
you wear a dress.
Isn't it? And the
That
lines are
is
stunning.
Stunning on her.
Isn't it?
Well done, Kate.
Who's the designer of that?
Giorgio Armani Privé.
There you go.
We got it right on her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
let me
think that
see.
was fun.
I do have one honorable mention only because they're from here and I don't have a picture on this website, but Maura Higgins.
Right.
Oh.
Holy good fuck.
Oh, why
That
was Maura
girl,
Higgins at the Golden
The,
Globes?
trajectory that she is on, she's going to be a superstar.
Why was she at
Why
the
was
Golden
she at the
Globes?
Golden Globes just out of?
I don't know. I think she was there as a guest, but she is hosting the Love Island in America.
Right.
Oh.
So she's broke into the American market.
How the
which
fuck
was-
do you understand her accent?
Oh, but
Quarters,
wait till you see
the funny
her.
flutters. Fucking hell.
No,
We're
you
married.
Do
Jackson's-
keep talking in that accent.
Look at
Gorgeous.
her.
I can't actually say
Funny
anything else.
flutters.
See, to me, she was the best dressed.
Oh, stunning, yeah.
that is
There was another one. It was a girl from Sentimental Valley. I
Kate
don't know her
Stunning.
name.
Look at her. But like, look
Yeah, oh,
how
beautiful.
beautiful she looks.
Yeah, looks amazing.
Fucking hell. Like,
There
she
was a
is
girl. She
actually
had like it was like a
insane.
full silver gown, and then it was floor length tassel on it. It was sensational. It was an actress in Sentimental Value.
Now she could be all
That was the look of the
That
night for
I'd
me.
be like, see if she could act or she could change an accent. I don't know if she does, but she look at that. Tell me that is she
That's
knows.
Met Gala, that's
She
bad, yeah.
knows how to pose. That's
Yes.
where she's trying to get to the Met Gala.
Well, well done, Maura.
and fair fucking play.
And she's
to
also,
Go
in,
on,
she's
Maura,
also in
love.
the newest series of Traders US as well.
She is.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, look there, she's
Yeah.
there.
Yet to err with Monet Exchange.
Maura,
yeah.
if you're ever home, come
And
on the
Lisa Rinna.
podcast.
Lisa Ren. Oh, is she? Oh, iconic. That'll be
That's a
fun.
good cast.
I love because Heated Rivalry. She just tweeted, "I'm coming to the cottage." I love. She is clued into the zeitgeist. I love it.
Love.
Can't.
Well, listen, that was the fun we
It
were
was
wrapped up the
fab.
So
episode.
thanks once
so
again, everyone, for
much.
watching, listening. You can support the show if you wish to. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Tootsie Trade. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for the VizPod version, where you can see us in all our beauty. Or if you just listen to us, you can follow our show channel on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music. Don't forget to rate us 5 stars, because that does help with our algorithm and help us spread the word. You can also old school tell your friends and even your family if you want about us. Apparently Maz love us, so stick them on so they can have a wee listen.
Tell your ma, tell your dad.
Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your
Also, we have a fabulous. We've been doing a lot of giveaways, but
Ring,
this
ding,
one
ding.
is fabulous.
See
I was
Yes.
trying to get your attention.
It's
I was
Yes.
like,
coming up
Yeah.
very shortly.
Our newest giveaway is sponsored by Hastings Hotels.
Hotels. We've moved up in the
Stunning,
world,
yes.
girlies.
So keep an eye on our socials. We are giving away an overnight stay for 2 in any Hastings hotel and an afternoon tea for 2.
And they're
So
two
We're
separate.
Very lucky. No, it's one price.
This
Is
one
it
will
one
be
price?
like
Yeah,
this
one
one
price.
will be like, you know, when Whoopi Goldberg gives the check over
Yeah.
to the nuns, we'll be handing
Holding
it through
on,
Greta
Holding
tea.
on, yes.
I
so
did say to Sean, could we keep it?
That's gonna be a wee like. Well, it's only 2. Who's going?
So look out for socials. We'll be doing
Yes.
that. And thank you for listening to our pod.
Thank
Check
you,
out our
thank
previous
you.
ones with guests Emer and Elvosk and all of that, and lots of guests to come. From us here at Tootsie Trade.
Bye.
Bye.
Boots. We're all hooked on Tootsie Trade.